Hello, how you guys doing this evening? This message for this week is going to be on Matthew 19. Just to let you guys know, Friday the 25th, me and my wife hit our 27th wedding anniversary, which is not bad for only knowing each other for 8 weeks. With that happy milestone, it got me thinking about marriage and our marriage vows. And I wanted to let me read Matthew 19 real quick from verses 4 through 6. And in it, Jesus says, "Haven't you read that at the beginning, your Creator made them male and female, and said, for this reason, a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two will become one flesh. So they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate." And I'm going to do a kind of a visual aid here. Get my wallet, and we get a couple things out. Okay, the easiest way I can explain what the text about two will become one. In American currency, we have $2, or we have $1 bills. Okay, each one on their separate can buy stuff. This has some strength. This has some others. But when you combine them, you get something totally different and new. You get a $2 bill. Like marriage, God takes two single items, joins them together, and makes something totally different. It has what he joins together has more value. It's more important, especially to him, and you cannot separate it. If you separate this $2 bill, you go back to something of less value that isn't worth a hill of beans more compared to this. This has more monetary value, and it has more value to us as people. Now, we're talking about marriage vows. When we say our marriage vows, we are making a promise to two people that day. We are promising our spouses that we will love, honor, cherish, but we are also promising God that we will love, honor, cherish each other. Are we perfect at it? No. I will be the first to admit, sometimes I'm not the greatest husband. I screw up. I don't listen to my wife's concerns or needs a lot. Yes, we argue. We have disagreements. Most marriage couples do. The key to a good, godly marriage is not the fact that you're not going to argue, you're not going to fight. We're human. That's our sinful nature. That is the curse of Adam and Eve. That's our flesh. The part that I think that where we can honor God through our marriage is we work through the difficulties. Me and my wife have the saying, divorce is not in our dictionary. We take our marriage vows seriously. I'm pretty sure even though I'm a pain in the neck, I annoy my wife, where she would want to bury me in the backyard, I know deep down she loves me with all of her heart as her husband. Same thing with me. I love my wife wholehearted, deeply, and I am not willing. It's non-negotiable, non-bendable. I will never take advantage of our marriage vows. I will never break them, which is what God intended. He never intended for marriages to be perfect. He knows we're human. He knows we are going to screw up royally. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But he also knows that when we get married, in his perfect plan, it's for life. That's why he references about Jesus and the church as the bridegroom and the bride. When the church will forever be a part of Jesus. That's his bride. We, as the church and as Christian fellowship, we are the bride of Christ. So, and trust me when I say he will honor the marriage vows no matter what we do to him. And we as humans tend to do some stupid things. We turn our back on Jesus. We use his name in vain. We would rather go fishing on a Sunday or go hunting than be in church listening to his word. And I'm just as bad. There are certain times it's like, oh man, Sunday morning, I don't want to get up. I don't want to go to church. We are not honoring God and Jesus as basically as his bride. So I know I'm just rambling on, but go back to I also wanted to go back to this. As you watch this and you're done and you get done watching it, I want everyone to carry a $2 bill in their wallet, in their purse, just as a reminder of how on that wedding day so many years ago, when you were standing at the front of the aisle and you were watching your soon-to-be bride walking down and you couldn't love her anymore, you were nervous, sweaty, and hope you didn't stumble upon your words. But on that day, when God took two separate things and joined them together and made one brand new item, one flesh, that it was permanent. You cannot separate it. I know today's society, divorce is second nature almost. It seems everyone's doing it, but they're breaking God's command. I mean, me and my wife have some doozy arguments, but I would never consider breaking the promise I made to her or to God. So, like I said, I want everyone to carry one of these in their wallets and purses, just as a reminder of your wedding vow, your promise to your wife, your husband, and to God on how you and your spouse became a totally brand new different person. And also to help, I mean, on the back it has "In God We Trust." So what could be more perfect as a second reminder to always trust in your Lord Father. And like I said, it's like, yes, marriage isn't easy. It's not all fun and roses. Everyone argues. you're taking two different personalities and you're combining them into something new. But the good part is you're taking God is taking your weaknesses and combining them with your spouse's strengths, and vice versa. I personally suck at finances. I stink at them. I'm not good. My wife, on the other hand, is a very good accountant. She can budget things out for a year. She is very good at that. She complements my weaknesses. My wife, she's more of an introvert. She doesn't go out much. And I'm the type, I love to go out and talk to anybody. Anyone that knows me, they say I talk too much. I complement her weaknesses. And that's the design of God. The way I always say it is when I married my wife, when I married Beth, God gave me my rib back. He gave me what the strengths that I was lacking. He gave me back part of me that he took to form Eve. So, like I said, just think about that as you watch this, and when your anniversaries come up, congratulations. And just remember that no marriage is perfect. But you need to remember that God designed marriage the way he did for a reason. It's a physical example, earthly example of his son and the church. That's the easiest way I can describe it. Other than with the visualization of with the two $1 bills and the $2 bill. So with that being said, like I said, I do recommend carrying a $2 bill on you kind of as a visual. Let me know in the comments what you think of that idea, if you like it. So you guys have a good evening, and I will see you next week. And hopefully me and my wife have a nice wedding anniversary on Friday, the 25th. So, dear Heavenly Father, I thank you for giving me my wife. I thank you for the promises you've made to us as a married couple. I ask that you help us to continue honoring our marriage vows, and just to give us the strength and encouragement to follow them. Like I said, I know we're not perfect. We're going to screw up. Just help us to realize that no matter what our differences are, as a married couple, we can work through them and always give you the honor and glory in everything we do as a married couple. Amen. So, like I said, I'll see you guys next week, and I hope you enjoyed the video.